Right, good evening, folks. Here we are again. Today we have, and again, this is still the day after the grand event at the Rothschild's house. So we've got the Smurfettes this time. We have introducing Tracey Lowe and Lydia Lowlife. So let's jump in. And of course, they're sped up.
Happy Monday! Hope everyone's okay. Not sure if many are going to come on. I think I'm being shadow banned.
You're not being shadow banned. Pack it up. What is it with the paranoia of this lot? Facebook's rubbish. That's why people don't use it for live streaming. That's why they don't, because it's rubbish. Get off of Facebook. I mean, who uses Facebook now? I mean, apart from me for snooping, of course. But then I don't need to use it for snooping because all of these little gems from heaven, they just get sent to me anyway. You can't stop it. You can't stop it.
We'll see. But I thought I'd do a little live anyway. I've literally been on the phone since my arse got out of bed at 12 o'clock today. I'm not going to go into the details of yesterday for the utmost respect to the people that were involved.
Would that be the utmost respect? The uttermost respect.
They're home safe. I believe everything's okay. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to talk about that. But Jesus Christ. I say may he be our saviour, but only we can save ourselves.
Oh my God, here we go. Anyone got a little Bible?
I've still not gone on Facebook and caught up with things, but this is the energy that I'm getting yesterday. The things that I receive, the messages that I'm getting, and I don't know how everyone else feels. If you want to comment, feel free to do so now. Hi Carl, darling, how you doing? I'm exhausted. I don't know about my pyjamas. I've just slung this t-shirt on. And I'm just going with the flow today. So I've been on the phone and I've had some really lovely chats, and do you know what? Every single person that was so concerned for the people that were involved yesterday, beautiful, beautiful souls. I think what I've come on today to say is, and this is the feeling that I get, having had a conversation with someone, is do not take your foot off the fucking brake. This is a spiritual war.
Don't take your foot off of the brake. So doesn't that mean you stop? Is it me? Is it me? Oh God.
This is the calm before the storm. Hi Lydia, darling, how you doing? Hope you're well, sweet. I'll message you after. And I just feel that we all, don't ever underestimate the power of the Lord's prayer or putting a ring of light around people.
I don't want my ring on light. Get out of here. No thanks.
It all sounds a bit godly. I got into this
Yeah, it does.
literally a couple of years ago, guys, but it is so powerful. And
What? She only got into this a couple of years ago. So she got tangled up with what, John Wedger or Jeanette Archer, and then since then she's been a god person, and I imagine her quality of life has been depleted. She's potentially another victim of this lot.
do you know what? Yesterday, you're actually realising now who the true people are in this. And do you know what? I'm going to actually say a little bit now. I'm not going to waste
Well, there aren't any. So I guess it's a party of what, none?
my energy on it because I can't be bothered. But do you know what? I've just blocked and deleted the very people that, do you know what? All they want to do is sit behind the phone and call people out and waste their fucking energy on saying this and saying that about people and slagging them off.
Is it slagging them off though, or is there dissent in the group? Because the multiple different stories and lies that I've been pointing out now forever, people are like going, hang on a minute, yeah, if you cross-reference this, doesn't make any sense. Where's all the money gone? What's going on here? What is going on here? Can we have some proof? Evidence? Anything? No? Well, you're a troll then. Block.
Why don't you just put your energy into the people that need it? Say your prayers.
The people who need it. Who? Who needs it? Show us the people. I mean, I'm not going to say the prayers. I'm not. But if there are people that genuinely need help, let's find out who they are. And don't be talking to me about tunnels and all the rest of the sick stuff that Jeanette Archer comes out. Real people, real tangible people that need help. I mean, the homeless people, they need help. So is this beautiful Christian group helping them? Addict rehabilitation? Anyone helping them in this great Christian group we've got going on here? Or are multiple other things in society that actually do need physical and financial help? Any of them? Any of them benefit from this? Or is it the school of John Wedger? All self-promotion and horse shit.
Yeah? Be there, be genuine. And do it with integrity as well. Yeah?
Ugh.
And do you know what? I'm learning a lot in this movement, and that we're starting to realise who our true brothers and sisters are in this.
Oh my God, cult language. Brothers and sisters. Hello, Jim Jones. Oh dear. The mantra. The mantra. These are cult members.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah? I feel quite emotional. Yesterday was very draining. Again, I'm not going to talk about it out of respect for the people that were involved. When you actually physically join the dots and you see what this is actually about.
When you physically join the dots, it would look like, I don't know, a 15-month-year-old had been given a crayon on a nicely new painted wall. There are no dots to connect here. There are no dots to connect here. Pack up. This woman. Do we feel sorry for her? I don't know. Let's see how. I mean, she's a key player in all of this, but even so, the key players, they can sometimes. She may have been vulnerable. She may have just got sucked into this, and now it's all love and light and God and happy clapping. And Wayne Fox, the roller skating lunatic, is our hero.
And I can mention it, satanic ritual abuse. My motto's always been hashtag save our children, and I stand by it to this day.
Well, there you go then. You stand by it till this day. Hashtag. We don't need to actually know who these children are or actually physically help them. We don't need that. We just need a hashtag. God. If only the rest of the world could clock on. You just need a hashtag and all the ills. Hashtag end famine now. Oh, look, if we all done that, there'd be no famine. What is she going on about? SRA, hashtag. She's got no idea. She's lost all ability of her own thought process at this point. There's rabbit holes. The rabbit holes this one's been down from the videos, and I've got loads of them. There's not a conspiracy this one won't jump on. And who'd she get them from? Wayne Fox.
So guys, what I'm asking is that we all, every single morning and every single night, we say that Lord's Prayer, and you wrap a ring of light around everybody, even the dark people, even the ones that are infiltrating your life, that are darkness coming in.
Oh, the dark people. Would that be the family and friends that are concerned about half of these members, that want them back because they can see them being emotionally, physically and financially drained? Are they the dark people? Yeah, all right then.
You surround them with a ring of light because you're stubbing out their darkness.
Or am I a dark person? Because I've got a picture that's got red shoes and wine on it. Oh, that made me a Satanist, didn't it? Oh, does that mean I get a ring of light? Please don't. Please don't. Not interested.
And my belief is, and it's not to scare people, this is going to get very, very dark before it gets light.
No, it's only going to get dark for you lot and your cult, because you're being trauma dumped on. You're being lifted up that God's going to help everybody, and then you're going squished back down again. Trauma dumping. It's what cults do. The only people that are feeling like crap, I would imagine, are the people in this group. Because the rest of us going about our lives, everybody has their trials, tribulations and problems. But for the most part, most of us are pretty content. We don't go around thinking that there's shape-shifting lizards and the world's going to end, and like it's going to get worse before it gets better, and we're going to have to fight. Like Jeanette's thing, you've got to have a bug-out bag where if you need to run and live off-grid, you can. It's not Lord of the Flies or the Hunger Games, is it? Although for you lot, it is. But for the rest of us, it isn't.
But I tell you now, people, we are going to win this. I will die fighting, but at the same token...
Jeez. Win what? You crazy loon. Win what? And she's going to die fighting what exactly? Anybody said? What? Oh, she's too far gone, this one.
There was an element of scared yesterday, the realisation that we've gone for the jugular. Yeah, this isn't to be taken...
The jugular of bloody what? Count Duckula?
Taken lightly. Yeah, the people that turned up yesterday. This isn't a joke anymore. This isn't about
It was for me. Was for me.
marching in London and having a piss up and smoking your fucking weed and dancing among 200,000 to a million people through London.
I don't choose that mindless exercise over your mindless exercise. I mean, it's like, what part of the dog shit pie actually is more palatable? Well, I would rather not have the dog shit pie, but if I had, if I was forced to, I'll go with the weed smoking and the piss up. I mean, I'm not a weed smoker, but the jealousy here of this movement, we don't have as much as the other shysters. Grr, we have to hate the other shyster grifters because we're just little grifters fighting the light.
This is where it needs to be taken. Yeah, to the top. Because people can't join the dots. These people that are running this show, and do you know what? It's really frightening because unless the police stand down and stand with us, we've got no chance of getting to these sick people that are in power.
Well, there you go. Then the police aren't going to stand down and join with you. So give it up. Go have your life. You're never going to make the world perfect. It never has been perfect. Give it up now. You've just answered your own life question. Pack it up now.
And you know, I've been on the phone most of this morning. My parents don't get it. I'm lucky enough to be blessed to be surrounded and have such beautiful souls. And
Okay, so her parents don't get it. So she's isolating herself from her family. Yep, cult 101. That's what Jeanette encourages, isn't it? So it's happening. Your life is not better for being around these people, lady. It's not.
there's a calling, and I think there's a calling. I mean, there was, how many people went yesterday? Carl, was that what, 80, 89 people yesterday?
I don't think so.
And I do get that people have got things on, and, you know, the severity, really, of where we went didn't hit me until I was on my way
The severity of where you went. You went to a national heritage site. Come on now.
home yesterday. You've gone for the jugular. You've gone for the top.
No, you haven't.
But I spoke to a lovely person earlier. I know you're watching. I'm not going to mention any names on here. It is fearful. It does trigger people. Like myself, you all know. You know my.
That's the cult you're in. It's there to trigger you. It's there to play on insecurities. It's there to frighten you. Come on, can someone get this woman some coffee?
Story, the paedophile thing, the PTSD. It is real. So it's going to take me a couple of days to just exactly, Lydia. You've hit the nail on the head. However many was there yesterday, that's my parrot, excuse her, 80 people.
Yeah, the parrot's going, pack it up. I'm sick of hearing this. Shut up. Parrot's going to start going, Illuminati. Illuminati. And then she'll think it's demonically possessed.
Not 200,000 having a piss up.
Oh no, Blakewood, we've got another pet for the list. We've got the dogs, haven't we? We've got BBJ and Sam. Now we've got a parrot. We've got 2 parrots now. We need a small holding for all the pets that are subjected to nutters on the internet.
And shaking hands with the so-called celebrities and stuff. Yeah, this is going to now expose, and it has, the true people within this movement. And do you know what? All the beautiful brothers
Is that movement as in having a dump?
and sisters, all of you, we're all there for each other. This is now filtering out.
Uh-oh, brothers and sisters, back to Jim Jones and Heaven's Gate.
This is what I've said from the start, okay? Narcissists versus empaths. This has exposed a world of narcissists. And there are a lot in this movement. And I can feel their energy. Yeah? As an empathetic soul, I know most of you are. People are kind of, but you know what? I'm not going to sit here and do a live and do a meme or a meme, whatever it is that I'm old. Whatever it's
Memmy. Oh no, not Mammy Water. Oh no, that was spinning vagina lady Isabella, wasn't it? Yeah. A meme, honey. A meme. I'm older than you.
called, or do a video and call someone out. Do you know what? You do you and I'll do me. You be dark, I'll be light. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to waste my energy on that. I want to concentrate my energy, and I'm going to.
I honestly think the psychology of people is a little bit more complex than that. But anyway, you do you.
When this guy's on the Lord's Prayer, and do you know what? I wanna set this up because I think it's a Schumann resonance, the Earth's natural vibration and frequency. I think it vibrates at, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, 7.78.
Oh God.
They did a mass Lord's Prayer across the world that raised the Earth's vibration and frequency to over 500. Yeah, that is going to take over that darkness, guys.
What on earth is she going on about?
I'm not going to lie, I sat on my side last night, I mean, I was zombified, and do you know, all I could think about, all I've got in my head...
Oh, Jesus Christ, she turned into a zombie. Be a lizard next. What?
...the children. And where we were yesterday, I could feel it. It's... And do you know what, I've got so many things to say, and I'm feeling a bit on emotional and on tender at the moment. I had a delivery earlier from a bloody van with a high vis on, and I'm looking through my front door thinking the fucking police are turning up. Why am I fearing them?
Well, because you're being indoctrinated into a cult of fear and misery. That's why. Peppered with a bit of love and light. That's what cults do. So that's why your anxiety is through the roof. Your quality of life is being diminished. And everyone around you can see it, apart from your new cult followers who are encouraging it. That's how it works.
As my brother said this morning, why? When you're involved in this, obviously I've got Georgie, we've got children, we've all got children, and we're all fighting this. We're fighting this. We've got kids indoors.
Fighting what, though? Oh, God. Fighting what? They don't even know what they're fighting. Darkness and SRA and devils and Satanists. What are they going on about? She's losing her mind. If I was her family, I would be incredibly worried about this.
Kids, sorry, I'm not going to say that anymore. We've got children indoors. I'm fighting. I'm putting my neck on the line, but there's a fine line between...
Are you, though? Your neck on the line, how? Really? Pack up.
Me feeling in danger, or putting my neck out there to save my son's fucking future, to save...
Just knock it on the head then. It's clearly not making you happy. You're not going to achieve anything. Get out of this thing. Bring your son up. Get a bit of fun back in your existence.
Everyone's children's future, which we're all doing, not just me alone. We're all doing this. But there I've got my son, where I'm out in this doing what I'm doing, who hasn't got my time.
Well, you've answered your own question there then. Pack this in. Pack it in right now and concentrate on the people in your house and your family.
So this is why I put the message up last week about I'm taking a back seat in the whole emailing and the vaccine centres and the notice of liability because I need to spend time with my son. But this was a massive calling for me yesterday. And I was meant to be there for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I wasn't meant to take them passengers yesterday. It was meant to only be me and Gary in that car. Yeah, there was so many things. And I'll tell you now, ruffled feathers or what? We had drones. We had helicopters. That was definitely armed forces. There was someone there infiltrating.
There really wasn't. I've got a load of videos that they deleted. I believe they've come off of their Facebook pages. Good couple of hours worth of the charade, hurrah that went on at the the heritage site. Drones, helicopters. Don't think so.
Indefinitely shook the hand of me, spoke to me. I didn't realise he just appeared. It was a Masonic handshake that he gave me. He's already got the information.
Hang on. Sorry, I was. What did she just say? Hang on, let's take her back a little bit.
I'm fighting. I'm putting my neck on the line, but there's a fine line between me feeling in danger or putting my neck out there to save my son's fucking future, to save everyone's children's future, which we're all doing, not just me alone. We're all doing this. But there I've got my son, where I'm out in this doing what I'm doing, who hasn't got my time. So this is why I put the message up last week about I'm taking a back seat in the whole emailing and the vaccine centres and the notice of liability because I need to spend time with my son. But this was a massive calling for me yesterday. And I was meant to be there for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I wasn't meant to take them passengers yesterday. It was meant to only be me and Gary in that car. Yeah, there was so many things. And I'll tell you now, ruffled feathers or what? We had drones. We had helicopters. That was definitely armed forces. There was someone there infiltrating, definitely shook the hand of me, spoke to me. I didn't realise he just appeared. It was a Masonic handshake that he gave me. But he's already got the information out of me, so be guarded, people. Be guarded. These people are coming in.
You've got to be kidding me, right? I have shaken hands with many people all around the world. I wouldn't know a Masonic handshake. I wouldn't know it. I really wouldn't know it. How did she know it? Do you know how she knew it? Because Wayne Fox told her.
They're coming in. I don't know if you're watching, Wayne, if you want to come on and chat a little bit, because I don't know, I'm reaching out to you guys, because it's just so, the emotion from yesterday. I've got my sage, I smudged myself with sage last night. evil, darkness. We got to shine through, and they won't win.
This lady is getting disturbed by what she's got herself involved with. She won't get herself out of it though. Clearly, she's not benefiting at all from this. At all. This is full-on cult.
They won't win. Sorry, I'm okay. I'm just, all my emotions are really heightened, and obviously the people yesterday, it's no big deal. I'd have driven fucking 20 hours to have, as long as my son was alright, to have gone and done that, and everyone else in this movement would have done exactly the same. Yes, Lydia. Yes, him. Yeah, he come and spoke to me, and I think that's how he knew where we was going to the vaccine centre, because he, I didn't
Shut
realise...
up. No. The reason that everybody knew that you were going to the vaccine place was because you was going live. In fact, I put it up there, didn't I, with the circus day out. And you could clearly hear on your Facebook Live that Wayne Fox comes over to you, tells you that you're pretty much done where you are, and that just over the other side of that field there's tents and cars are driving through. That's how. That's how. Pack it up.
Don't laugh, guys. I thought because he had a funny eye, he had a funny finger. That's just how my brain works. I just thought that he might have had something wrong all over. So
he had a funny eye and he had a funny... Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted. There was a bit of gold there, wasn't there? Sorry, I'll shut up.
My son was alright to have gone and done that, and everyone else in this movement would have done exactly the same. Yes, Lydia. Yes, him. Yeah, he come and spoke to me, and I think that's how he knew where we was going to the vaccine centre, because he, I didn't realise... Don't laugh, guys. I thought because he had a funny eye, he had a funny finger. That's just how my brain works. I just thought that he might have had something wrong all over. So he gave me a Masonic handshake. I think I'm just tired today. It's going to take me a couple of days to get over this, but...
He had a funny hand and he had a funny finger. She thought there might be something wrong with him all over, but he gave her a Masonic handshake. Alrighty. Getting saner and saner, this.
It's not about me. It's about these people. And do you know what? I'm going to talk about it.
Well, this little episode is all about you, so you take the credit, lady.
Without mentioning any names, that when it comes to paedophiles and it comes to people speaking out about everything that they've gone through in their life, I mean, my fucking God, you... Okay, hun. Alright, so you can see the comments, going to go live at 7. But nowhere near on a scale. You can't measure it. Everyone's trauma is their own trauma. Okay, and some are far worse than others, don't get me wrong. But the paedophile thing's got a massive, massive calling to me. But you know what? And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You keep these things inside of you that these bastards have done to you. And then you...
Yeah, so you're a victim of something, and now these people have sucked you into something that's going to make you feel even worse without giving you any practical help whatsoever. In fact, they're like energy vampires. They are parasites. And they're going to diminish all elements of your normality that you may have scratched and fought your way through to get after a trauma. And do you know what? They're going to keep putting you back there. Then they're going to pepper you with love and light and the baby Jesus. And then they're going to put you back there again by trauma dumping. And then they're going to pepper you again. That's how cults work. And give it 6 months. You won't be talking to your brother or your mum or your sister. You won't. You'll have a new family, your cult family, brothers and sisters, the ones that you're already referencing them as a family. Oh dear. Now, unless this cult is stopped, for this lady here, things are not going to get better. Not going to get better at all.
You speak your fucking truths and you come out and you say what you've got to say and you try and take them down, and do you know what? You're silenced. So I can't imagine how these people are feeling right now. You put your life on the line, your neck on the line, to call out these paedophiles. These children, they need us. They're after us.
Who put their neck on their line? On the line, rather. What children? Where are they? Where are they? But she believes it.
I can't imagine the torment that they are going through. I just surround every single one with a message and a ring of light and a prayer for them all. Because these children are our future. No one deserves it. Look up the children that go missing every year. Where are they gone? Where have they gone?
Most of them come back, but there is a large amount of children that go missing every year. Some people just want to go missing. Many people are trafficked. Many children are trafficked. But it's not Satanists. And as long as you lot are doing this, you're actually hindering all survivors, for a start, by making them look like nuts. And actually, you're detracting from the real issue of people trafficking. But anyway, that will be a rational mind of not being in a cult, I guess.
And I felt the darkness on that site. There was definitely children in there yesterday.
No, there fucking wasn't. Shut up.
I'm glad I took that sage I took up there. I don't know if the girl's watching that I bought it off of. That sage has got like, I think, 100 hours burning time. That dragon's blood sage.
Dragon blood sage. Jeez. What? Oh, dragons' lives matter. Justice for dragons.
That burnt out in an hour and 15 minutes within that, and I left it by the monument at the front of the manor. That was literally on fire.
It was a faulty sage thing. Just, oh God.
And I walked into that place, and not only that, the temperature in that place suddenly was absolutely freezing. I mean, it was cold anyway, but it was just this coldness just setting.
Is that because it was a great expanse of land and it was windy, cold? It was the end of January. What is wrong with her?
There was no birds. Dark.
Right, now we had someone in the chat who actually lives in that area, and they said, no, there's plenty of birds and wildlife. Some of the paths are public footpaths, some aren't. You know, like normal stately manners. X amount is open to the public and X amount isn't. Loads of places like that in Hampshire. Nothing unusual. Don't think there's tunnels there. You know, it's just like public access and stuff like that.
And do you know what? People? If they had nothing to hide, then why was all of that? Well, there was drones, helicopters. You've seen...
wasn't.
I'm going to say Foxy. You've seen his live with the police. We went to a cafe just to get a coffee. We had all of that, taken all of our reg numbers. This is game on.
No, probably because they didn't want you to come away, regroup, and then go back there.
This is quite frightening. I'm not making it about me. I can't imagine what...
If you're scared, make it about you. Get out of it.
These lovely people that have come out and spoken about this. But this is the side we need to go down, people. I didn't notice that till everyone mentioned about the beer's head was all over the place. Sorry, honey, I don't understand. I see you just No, Lydia, from when we got there, I was trying to light it, and I dropped it. Oh yeah, the sage. Yeah. I dropped it and left it by the monuments burning. There's a reason why I dropped that there. And that island up that hill. Oh my God, that was eerie beyond belief for me. I don't know if anyone else felt that. It was just that. I got visions, and I get visions that circle.
Oh my God, hallucinating now. Hallucinating now. It's like hypoxic hysteria.
Those trees, those monuments, the way they hung, I don't know, maybe it's me getting on one, but I could see cloaked people in that ring up the top there. There was something from the bottom of that hill to the top that I could see. And I think, through the darkness, something goes on at the top of that hill.
Oh, behave yourself.
Hello, my parrot, bless her. It's just awful, but do you know what? I think what I'm getting at, everyone, it's really hard. People are chipping off now, people are falling off.
She's cracking up here.
People are exposing their true selves in this. But I tell you now, never ever have I prayed so much in my life. These children are our future, and I'll go down fighting.
What? Children? What? Children?
I've obviously got to protect my son first, so I'm going to take a few days out.
That didn't happen. She didn't take a few days out at all.
Spend time with my son. He's alright, he's upstairs gaming at the moment. Obviously I homeschool him. Bless him, he's a little warrior.
Unlike Jeanette Archer.
But yeah, so much love to all of you. The genuine ones now. Is it too early for a glass of wine? It's supposed to be on plan. No, don't do it, it's a devil's drug. But yeah, bloody hell, 6 miles And Gary Welch, my witness to that, 666 miles. And then I got up in the morning and the first song that I heard on the radio was Robert Miles' Children. And when I got near the place, didn't know... I know I'm talking hypothetically, Jay, that people in this movement, we do us, you do you. Your darkness isn't going to come into my light. I'm not calling people out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear, it's going the John Wedge way. There's going to be a load of discontent in the camp. There's going to be divide. There's going to be splinter groups.
But there are people that are calling people out to not be genuine. Waiting for my name, to be honest with you, to go on the hit list. I had a really, really strange message the other day from someone offering me money. I didn't accept it, of course. And I think that was a little chat. But try and track me. You won't track me because there's nothing to track. But guys, 7 o'clock tonight, I think it's alright to say this. Wayne Fox is going to go live. Wayne, I'll see if I can jump on that with you, if you can, hon. Yeah, well, Joanna, we've looked him up. So there's, it says about 4 continents. There was like a Roman god. There was a man with obviously full genitalia exposed. They know we would have dissected that. And not that we would have vandalised anything anyway, because we come in peace.
Oh,
we're just there.
God, she's talking about the statues there that were covered. And there was someone in the chat that said there was absolutely nothing unusual about that. It had nothing to do with their visit. It's because we have very harsh winters, and those statues that they've got there, they cover them every winter so they don't get damaged by weather because they're incredibly old. Oh, jeez. This is where they'll see something that isn't there. Logic and reason has left the building here.
Put the message out. And the thing is, I stood back from, I think Shorty was talking, because I see these buses coming in. And I was like, what the fuck? Buses? I thought there's children in buses. Oh my God, they're taking the children in.
Oh, no.
Well, they weren't. These are parents that have paid. It's obviously like a tourist attraction. Their children,
Yeah.
I'm looking at their children. These parents got children. They're probably loving that. Eyeing them children up. Who knows what they've done? What spells they're casting? What they've put in them children's heads?
Spells? Spells? Oh my God. She's lost it.
Are those children going to be different from when they walk out at that point?
No, they'll be absolutely fine. Don't you worry yourself. As you said, you need to worry about your son, and I would say the people around you, not your cult family, your real family and your friends that you had before the 2 years that you got sucked into this. Go reconnect with them.
We don't know. Don't underestimate the power of these elites and the satanic evil spells that they can cast. Yeah, exactly, Joe. But, yeah, I just thought, well, I'll say 5 minutes, I've got a zoo in here. I thought I'd just come on and say a few words without talking about everyone. But the most important thing from yesterday, everything happens for a reason, and the universe directs you in this way. So I had a car that was supposed to be full yesterday. It wasn't. That happened for a reason. We was meant to go and make sure that these people come back safe. Yeah, that everyone's back. Everyone's home safe, Cassie. We all went. We're all back home safe. And every single one of us... Did you hear that? Oh my God, I'm not surprised. My parrot just said, for fuck's sake. Oh my God, now I've got a parrot that swears. Okay. Go, naughty.
You'll be like, Illuminati, devil.
Yeah, and we would all do this for each other. I know that we've all got each other's backs. Good. Hi Paul, how you doing, hon? Yeah, and we have got each other's backs. But do you know what, guys? There's one thing I ask, and I know you're all very spiritual. If you don't say a prayer, and I spoke to a lovely lady. We connected. She's a psychic medium. She was there yesterday, and there was a very strong connection. I know her from. I didn't know she was a psychic or a medium, but I always surround these children with a bright white light, and they will receive that. And if that gives them comfort for a couple of minutes, sorry, it really gets me.
She's lost the plot. She believes this 100%. Okay, so she's not a grifter. She's actually a willing victim. Don't know. Surely he's being used by this cult, though. She believes it. Without any evidence whatsoever.
This is what I was saying in the cafe yesterday. To think right now, while I'm doing this live, some poor child is going through that.
No, they're not. Just pack up. Just get away from these people. To be an activist or whatever this is for you, it's not improving your life.
is just beyond belief. So, let's just say a prayer for all of those children and surround them with a ring of light. Let's give them some comfort, even if it's for a minute or so. I wish I had the power to go and save every single one. I don't know, we'd all form that army.
Well, if anyone knew where they were, right? If anyone knew where they were, just like Jeanette's farm, we know where that is, but Jeanette don't really want to go there, does she? Doesn't want to go there at all. I wonder why. Because it's not true.
Get on the right side of it. Every single person that went to that march yesterday, if every single one of those persons turned up to that manor house
People.
yesterday, there'd be war. They drove us out. They escorted us out. They had police cars behind every single one of us, making sure we was out of their jurisdiction.
Yeah, good. They don't want you all regrouping and going back and causing trouble.
We ruffled a few feathers. So I ask you,
Like, it was just a minor irritation.
these people, yesterday, respect their privacy now. They need to take time out for them. That's what they need to do. They've spoken out. They've put their lives on the line. We're their voice now.
Do me a favour. They put their lives on their line. Oh, God, don't get me involved again with my mind going into what happens in real wars and how these people are so stupid they would last probably about 10 seconds.
And we need to be there. Stay in the light. Say a prayer. Wrap a ring of light around these children. Because they need it.
Yeah, blah, blah.
We're going to save them. Anyway, I think I'm going to clock off. Anything else?
Oh, how much more of this is there? Oh, God, there's loads.
Just say hello, Coot. Yes, sir. I wouldn't be without this doing here, do you know that? It's keeping me sane, I think. Yeah, okay. Woo-hoo.
We can get more animals. It's not keeping you sane. It isn't.
But, oh, hi, Lorna. How you doing, lovely? I don't know if anyone's got anything else they want to say that we can talk about, but this is real. This is real.
It 100% isn't.
And it's going to...
It's real in your head. Now it's real in your head. X amount of, 18 months ago, I bet it wasn't. I bet you was going about your normal business. Maybe you were doing your yoga or a bit of, I don't know, maybe you were a spiritualist or whatever, but I bet your life was happier then than it is now.
get dark before it gets light. Say your prayers, get your sage, get your crystals. What are you laughing at, Jay? And... Okay, Lydia. Right, I'm going to try and bring Lydia on.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's the other Smurfette. So, who is going to be Smurfette? We've got a choice here. We have got a choice of Tracey Whale and Lydia Lowlife. Wayne Fox, is he going to choose? Or is he building a room?
Hang on a sec. Can you try and help me, hon? Right, we're going to try and bring Lydia on. Okay, I've got it. Add. Imagine... Yes! Oh, that's a surprise. It's never let anyone join. Or me I'm doing a little prayer then as I added you. You know what? I've
Oh, there you go. Then a little prayer. That always helps internet connection.
I've just got my little one off a dance one. But I just wanted to come on and say, all that emotion you're feeling and everything, babe, I feel it too, alright? It was intense, I've been pretty on edge, you know, and I know it's coming from the delivery and that. And yeah, again, definitely underestimated until that journey home and everything settling in and that. But all it does with me is, sadly, it just confirms it all more. It confirms that this isn't a conspiracy, this isn't... No, because they wouldn't do what they're doing. Exactly. If they didn't have nothing...
Oh, no, look, now they agree with each other. It has to be real.
to fear, none of that would have happened.
Two cult members feeding off of each other and making it real, cementing it in each other's minds. Yes, yes, nod, nod at each other. That makes it real. 100%, man. Yeah. Alrighty.
No, 100%. I'm glad that you noticed the guy with the eye, because when I was standing with Arthur and we was in the prayer, I looked up and I noticed him. Now, when we was at the Freemason Lodge, I noticed another guy, and I sent him kind of away kind of thing. But when I was standing, I looked over at him and I just went, I know you. And he just smiled. And it was the way he joined the late and was involved in the prayer. I know that sounds silly, but with the inversion that they do in that. And then I finally grabbed him and I said, I know you, didn't I see you at the Freemason Lodge? And he caught me off guard because he turned around and was like overly friendly, overly kind. And I've seen this trait a lot in when people are trying to get information and befriending in groups and all the rest of it. They say exactly what they think you want to hear. As soon as I stepped on the land, my hands do what they normally do, which is just absolutely shake. I feel like Parkinson sometimes. It's like a vibrational shake as opposed to like... You was amazing yesterday, Lydia. Right, I tell you what, I saw you shaking when you first took the thing. Always. I'll tell you what, you done a certain person proud. Well, you know what, there's no way any of us, even if...
A certain person, Jeanette Archer. She like like the artist formerly known as Jeanette.
I hadn't done it, one of you would have done it, and I know that's why I'm so grateful for the people that were there yesterday, because that was all achieved together, and it sends out a message at least that regardless of what they do with Melanie Shaw, with Jeanette, with everyone else and all the rest of it.
Why are they talking about Melanie Shaw? Melanie Shaw was stitched up royally by the UK column. Oh, there's so much on that. So much on that. This one has no idea how that went down. No idea how that went down. Brian Gerrish in the UK column made that 100 times worse for her. Leave Melanie Shaw alone.
That there will be people that continue. I said a long time ago that what they'll do is when we continue and the media's got no choice but to look at it, they'll roll out the satanic panic propaganda that they did in the other decade. And that is...
Oh, right. So all that satanic panic of the other decade. Oh, they're so precise. That was real in your head as well, was it? Cleveland and the Orkney Islands. Yeah, that was real, was it? Ugh.
Exactly what's coming up. I'm not going to share troll-related or negative articles and that, but, you know, there was a couple of independent journalists there yesterday. I spoke with the bloke, and then at the end of the day, because the third had a face off slapped arse all day, and I went up to the bloke at the end of the day and I said, oh, so what news group are you with? And he said that they were independent. I went, oh, right, so you sell to the mainstream media then? And he went, yeah. So I just said, all right, well, you can say that we've cooperated with the police today, we've cooperated with yourselves and treated you well, and just know that if there is anything that comes out, you won't get that reception in future. There is one article, and it just cracks me up because they try to say, as always, anti-Semitic, QAnon, trying to bring the satanic panic back in and that, but that is the propaganda. Doesn't matter what...
Well, yeah, to a degree, but look what's been going round in the Telegram group. Maybe not on the event of, well, for you in this video yesterday, but that Telegram group, no, sorry, they're 100% right.
Corruption. See, I don't want to talk about it too much, Lydia, but someone's been accused in this of being head of QAnon. Oh yeah, of course. They want to stir up that connection.
Someone in this little tribe, this little gaggle of nobodies, is the head of QAnon. Oh dear.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a certain troll has been extremely helpful in all of that information. But the truth is, what happened yesterday had nothing to do with little minion trolls and little minion bitches trying to rank their payroll. This was from high up.
Excuse me? No one gives me any money, love.
And that's why I think
I'm just here with the popcorn and the clown music.
when everyone's gone home, not just yourself and myself, it's felt emotional, a bit on edge and a little bit like, holy shit, actually. And obviously not knowing where certain people were for so long was another concern and, you know, all the rest of it. So this is not, and obviously from the live rain gun and from us being followed in the way we was, for a solid hour, and misuse to the blues twice without being pulled, it does kind of bring it all back home. And I tell you now, if I didn't actually have the dog last night, I would have felt a lot more on edge. And I was on the way home, I didn't get home till 1 o'clock this morning, and I was just so on edge. Yeah, I am on edge. This is the thing, Lydia. People can't join the dots. We've literally gone for the jugular in this, and do you know what? It literally hit me on the way home, just thinking, my parrot, can you not... I thought it was a kid. Don't my laugh. When I got home. And the severity, actually, of it. And what we're doing is just... Well,
Borderline criminal? Did I just throwing it out there? Oh, these two. God.
Do you know what? I'm still trying to process it, Lydia.
You don't normally get to see cult members, do you? Like you hear about them and you get interviews off them once they've escaped. But this is the joy of like social media, I guess. You never really get to see cult members in their cultivation in being in a cult. It's usually very secretive. Now, all the money and the other crap they get up to, they think it's very secretive. It isn't really. But yeah, you don't really get an insight into it when you like watch it in real life. It's great.
We all are, I think. Yeah. Because I don't think we realised just how big actually yesterday was. No, and for them to have...
It really wasn't. It was like the great unwashed day out in a field, being annoying. That was it.
Right, you did. For them to do what they were doing, drones, helicopters, the police, and to be tailed like that, we've ruffled their feathers. You know what they've done, which is most frustrating, of course. As you said earlier, we've all got our own loved ones, our own commitments, and our own concerns and traumas and all the rest of it. But what they've done, sadly, in my speculating opinion, from what I've seen over the last year on being close to all of this, is they've put on a normal tactic. They've gone for the fear, they've gone for the pressure, they've gone for the outright response of harassment and that. And sadly, we are only human. And there's a reason that they get away with this, and it is the way it is for so long. And it's because of their tactic. You know, people think of other cult-like mentality. You know, it is that element, but it's so hard. And what I had to do, even though I was, quite on edge in that, once I settled myself in that, was I went to bed listening to Lion and Judah, like prayer things for protection. And I probably went down in the end of that.
Prayer bedtime stories. Prayer ASMR.
2 o'clock, and I woke up at 3:20, and it was still playing, and I genuinely did feel massively lift off my chest. So that's what I've been doing today, is just spending as much time in that kind of area, and remembering that although it is scary, and although we do need to guard ourselves and protect ourselves physically and spiritually,
how much more of this
it
shit?
is a very serious game, and they've been playing it a long time. That's exactly what they're doing. Are very connected, but if we all fall into a ball now and hide, all of yesterday was for nothing. So I'm not saying people should be putting themselves out there and at risk in that.
I mean, to be honest, it was for nothing anyway. But you do you, love. Justify it. Like living the fantasy that really, yeah, them Rothschilds, that really, like, whoa, all their global wealth, the stock market plummeted. Shut up. But you can go carry on. You do you.
I'm certainly not about exactly that. And I just need a few days to, like, everyone to recuperate, and obviously at the end of that, I never expected that to happen. It was very much obviously picking them up, and then listening, and then seeing that, it was really shit. And that realisation kicked in. Yeah, it's really hard to process. I got home, and I'll talk to you after this about I was quite on the edge, Yeah, you're not kidding. But I still hadn't spoken to somebody at that point as well, so it was still like,
Still hadn't spoken to somebody at that point. She means Jeanette.
But yeah, so once that was all sorted in that, but yeah, there's like, this is the tactic, it is the fear. I have to remember it's safe over fear. We have to guard ourselves, and I think everyone in question, even people that weren't there yesterday, will be needing a break for even more than a few days. And I reckon personally, I'll be personally going back to getting more in touch with that meditation and that white light protection to strengthen that, yeah, that's what I was talking about. God's word, because I've had a couple of weird things happen to me. Never prior in my life.
What? She's had weird things happen to her. Mm. Go on then, tell us.
I could since in this, had a couple of dodgy things happen to me. One of them was on the day when someone called out someone outside number 10, which I'll never forget, and a couple others. And I tell you now, on that day, I couldn't
Someone called someone out outside number 10. Jeanette.
shake what was happening to me. And the way I finally got it to shake was by repeating God's word, no weapon formed against me will prosper. And the truth is, when we all say, put on the armour of God, your armour isn't on if you don't know your protection and your word of God, the scripture. Whether that is the case of your word of God is your mantra in your meditation, or the Bible, or whatever it is, whatever the protection is. Exactly, absolutely, Lydia. I also know that the universe guides me and protects me as well. Yeah, it was, yes, honestly, the fact that I done 666, oh, Lydia's gone. So I don't know if she's been bombed off, guys, but you just heard from Lydia. If you're still watching, honey, I'll give you a call after. But this is where we're at with this. It's crazy. And if you're watching and you don't know,
it's crazy. Yes, it is crazy. It is bat poop crazy. You guys are crazy. Oh, we're nearly done. I sped them up 1.5. And it's still nearly an hour.
Go and connect the dots, because this isn't about a virus. This is about the children, and the abuse that's been called out to me the last 2 years has been, I don't understand. I know, Lydia, I think you've been bombed off. Was 1 minute you're talking about COVID, the next minute you're talking about paedophilia, and then you're called mental for that reason. So it's not mental. It's not mental.
Oh, okay. So she got sucked into this when we were all trapped in our houses during the old plague days. Okay. So she was a COVID person, like part of that, whatever it was. And then that led her down the rabbit hole, and she kind of ended up here. We were a captive audience. This is where I think Jeanette actually got most of her followers. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Let me just stop that. Can't be doing that right now. God, I should put it on silent, shouldn't I? Right, we're nearly done. So I think that this is where a lot of the followers and vulnerable people got sucked into this. Let's just let her close this off, shall we? Why not?
You need, yes they are, Sharon, you need to go and connect the dots. If you've got children, get your sage, talk to God, say your prayers, whatever it is, like Lydia just said, whatever it is, whatever surrounds you with protection, because this isn't to fear people, this is because we are the light, we are the power,
Oh
we are the
no.
spirit within. Guys, say it with me.
Oh no, please no. Oh no. She's not going to, is she?
We are the light. There's 26 people on here now, right? We are the light, we are the power, we are the spirit within. We are the light, we are the power, we are the...
Oh my god, if that parrot starts chanting this, I'm deceased. We're sending pet rescue round.
Spirit within. We are the light. We are the power. We are the spirit within. They are very, very powerful. Honestly, words. Say the Lord's Prayer. Ring a light. In fact, I'm going to burn my sage in a minute because when you go into these places that are very, very dark, and you're dealing with the fucking devil, you're dealing with that darkness from underneath, you need to surround yourself with light. Light will overtake dark.
And sage, by the sound of it.
Call on Archangel Michael. He is the light.
Oh my
He is the
god.
light. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. Let there be love and light. Love and light. Love and light.
Right, she's nuts. I can't do anymore. Let's get rid of her. Well, that was quite a thing. Again, I'm not quite sure what the thing is. But yeah, look, 51 minutes and sped up, and I didn't chip in there too much. Sorry about my phone ringing there. That's it. What is there to say? We've got loads more of this. Loads more of this. Ooh, too much, too much. Not quite sure where this is going, to be honest. Nowhere good, I wouldn't imagine. Nowhere good at all. So anyway, as I said yesterday, if you are part of this and you're questioning it, reach out to your families, reach out to your friends. If you've been extorted for money or you feel like you felt pressured into handing over money, anything like this to anyone in this group, get in touch with the police. This needs to stop before more lives damaged. So on that not very cheery note, I'm gonna wish you all well. Look after your lovely selves, and I'll catch you soon for more of this, more of it. Or I might lighten it up with something else. I might need a break from this for a day. Maybe. Let's see how we go. There's just so much of it. So much of it. It's like, ugh. But anyway, look after yourselves. Keep wrapped up nice and warm. And yeah, after that, go and grab a glass of wine or something. Right. Catch you soon. Bye, bye, bye.